Hello students, all of you are welcome to this class. Today's topic is force exerted on series of flat plates on wheel. In previous video, we had discussed the topic force exerted in moving flat vertical plates, but that case is not practically feasible because the distance between the nozzle and plate will go on increasing while the jet strikes the plate. However, if a series of flat plates is fitted on the periphery of the wheel, there is always a plate facing the jet. Thus, the entire fluid issuing from jet strikes the plate. In this way, if we are arranging some flat plates on the periphery of a wheel, then what happens? The jet strikes the blades or flat plates once every time one plate is facing the jet. So in this way, what happens? The kinetic energy of the jet converted into rotary motion of the wheel. Let's start now. Here this is a wheel and these are the plates mounted on that wheel, and this is the jet of water striking the blades. V is the absolute velocity of the jet and U is the velocity of the blade after striking the plate. Let D equal to diameter of the jet and small a equal to cross sectional area of the jet, which is equal to pi by 4 into d square. Rho is the density of the water, which is equal to 1000 kg per meter cube. Therefore, mass of water equal to rho into A into V, where rho is the density of the fluid, A is the cross sectional area of the jet, and V is the velocity of the jet. Here, initial velocity of the jet in the plate, initial velocity of the jet in the direction of the jet is equal to B minus U, because B minus U is the relative velocity of the jet. And in this direction, after striking, the fluid goes upward and downward. So in the direction of the jet, final velocity equal to 0. Therefore, force exerted in the direction of the jet, Fx equal to mass into initial velocity minus final velocity. Here mass equal to rho Av and initial velocity equal to V minus U and final velocity equal to 0. As a result, Fx equal to rho Av into V minus U minus 0, which becomes Fx equal to rho Av into V minus U. This is the formula for the force exerted in the direction of the jet. Therefore, work done, here blade is moving, therefore work done by the jet on the plate equal to force into distance moved by the plate. Therefore, work done by the jet per second equal to Fx into distance per second, that is equal to distance moved by the plate per second equal to velocity of the plate, that equal to Fx into U. Here we determined Fx equal to rho Av into V minus U. Therefore, work done by the jet on the plate per second equal to rho Av V minus U into U. Now, kinetic energy of the issuing jet per second equal to half mv square, where m equal to mass of the fluid striking the plate, b equal to velocity of the jet, which becomes half in the place of m rho a v into v square, which becomes half rho a v cube. Therefore, efficiency of the jet eta jet equal to output by input, output power divided by input power. Here output power is the work done per second. Work done per second means that is the power, and kinetic energy per second equal to that is the input power. Therefore, work done on efficiency of the jet equal to work done on the wheel upon kinetic energy supplied by the jet per second. Therefore, efficiency equal to rho A V into V minus U divided by half rho A V Q. By simplifying, by cancelling rho A and rho A B, and finally we get one more thing here. This one is the wrong, that is the rho A B V minus U into U. This is the work done, divided by half rho A V by V square, which becomes 2U into V minus U upon V square. Therefore, maximum velocity here 1U should be multiplied. Okay. Efficiency of the jet equal to 2U into V minus U by V square. Now we should discuss what is the maximum efficiency of the wheel, maximum efficiency of the jet on wheel. For maximum efficiency, the differentiate of the efficiency with respect to U must be equal to 0. This is the condition. Therefore, du by du, therefore derivative of, this is the efficiency, derivative of 2U into V minus U upon V square equal to 0. 2 is the constant and V square also constant, because V is the velocity of the jet. So 2 by V square, taking out the remain is d by du U into V minus U. By multiplying by U, it becomes UV minus U square. Here 2 by V square, derivative of U with respect to U equal to V, and the derivative of U square with respect to U equal to 2U, becomes 2 by V square V minus 2U equal to 0. 2 by V square is a constant term, therefore V by V minus 2U equal to 0, or V equal to 2U, or U equal to V by 2. This is the condition for achieving maximum efficiency. This means when the velocity of the blade is equal to half of the velocity of the jet, then the maximum efficiency will be obtained. Therefore, maximum efficiency equal to, here in the efficiency, if we replacing V as 2U, condition is V is 2U or U equal to V by 2. Here we are replacing V as 2U. We get 2U into V minus U by V square equal to 2U in place of V, 2U minus U by V square means 4U square, which is equal to 2U minus U equal to U, U into 2U, 2U square upon 4U square equal to 1 by 2 equal to 50%. Therefore, efficiency in this condition equal to 50%. And formula for the efficiency for the flat series of flat plates mounted on wheel equal to 2U into V minus U by V square, and force exerted by the jet in the direction of the jet equal to rho V into V minus U, and work done by the jet equal to Fx into U, which is equal to rho V minus U into U. I hope you should understood clearly. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.